Hello, my dear Capricorn friends. I hope you're all doing really, really well. I'm so happy to welcome you to this first intuitive guidance for the months of July and August. This message applies whether you're a Capricorn sun, rising, or moon sign. Let's begin with a quick overall look. In terms of major arcana, you have the Chariot showing up as your main challenge, so things might not move forward as quickly as you'd like. Then you have the Hanged Man as the support to help you rise to that challenge, which is very interesting. Next, we have the Tower and the Star in your professional and financial life. Two extremely important months in those areas. And finally, the Sun in the advice from your spirit guides. As for the suits, we've got Cups, Pentacles, 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 Wands, and Swords. So all four elements are represented, making for a rather well-balanced 2-month period. Let's now begin with what lies at the very heart of July and August. What matters most, meaning what your soul is truly yearning for during this phase of your life. I've chosen to base these guidances around the voice of the soul, because when we live and act from that level, not from our ego or little self, we are, by definition, aligned. And that makes life more beautiful, more easeful, and more abundant in every way. So here, what your soul is most longing for in July and August is represented by two beautiful cards, the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. With the Nine of Cups, we're in the realm of deep emotions and heartfelt desires. This card is very close to fulfillment. We're just one step away from the 10. It's even known as the Wish Fulfilled card. So what your soul wants most right now is for you to allow yourself to make a wish, a desire that comes straight from the heart, a goal that truly matters to you, not something driven by fear or expectations from others, but a wish that is in total alignment with who you are. And what is that wish or desire about? The King of Pentacles gives us the answer. Your soul is currently asking you to build real financial security, not just temporary stability. Because here, we're in king territory, not page energy. And the king knows his domain. He masters finances. He creates abundance, not just for now, but also for the future. I don't know if you already have a project in mind that aligns with this, or if deep down, you're feeling the call to start something new. But one thing is clear. Your soul is telling you that you already have the resources, the maturity, and the life experience to create this prosperity. Otherwise, these two cards wouldn't have appeared. Now let's look at what will help you bring this financial stability and material abundance into being. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful message. It means the universe wants to give you a helping hand. It knows you deserve this abundance, and it's ready to assist. Aces are always gifts from the divine, so during these 2 months, you may receive one or even several concrete opportunities. But keep in mind, this isn't passive. It will be up to you to seize those opportunities and take action. Yes, the universe is supporting you, and that's already a wonderful gift, but it can't walk the path for you. You'll have to open the symbolic door you see on the card, still closed for now, but leading to a realm of tremendous abundance. And then there's the Four of Pentacles. In this Celtic tarot version, the image is especially powerful. I'll include a link in the description if you're curious to explore the decks I use. We see a man blindfolded, bending down as if to smell the flowers, trying to sense something he can't yet see. This card tells you that you don't need to see the entire path clearly before you begin. It invites you to trust what you feel more than what you can logically grasp, even if you don't fully know where you're headed. That's a very important message. Let's now look at your main challenge during these 2 months. And here you have two absolutely stunning cards, but remember, they show up in the challenge position. First, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is simple. It's victory. It's the reward for hard work, something well earned. We see a character returning from battle, crowned with laurel and celebrated by the crowd. There's also recognition, visibility, and success in this card. But because it's in the challenge position, it likely means this victory, whether it's something you've already been working toward or are just now beginning, might not arrive right away. You may need to be patient. And the Chariot reinforces that message, especially in this deck, where the horses are moving at full speed in the same direction. There's clear momentum. But again, since this is your challenge, it suggests that things may not go as fast as you'd hoped. You may already have started taking action and be waiting for results, but they might take longer than expected to show up. So what is the universe sending to help you be patient or to accelerate the process? You have the Hanged Man, followed by the Knight of Wands. The Hanged Man shows a figure suspended upside down, completely still, yet with a glowing halo around his head. It's in this pause the clarity comes. A new perspective is born. A different way to approach your goal or your actions begins to emerge. But right next to it is the Knight of Wands, a fast-moving energy. Like all knights, he brings motion, and in the suit of wands, it's fiery, passionate action. So the message here is to be willing to shift your mindset if you feel discouraged. Don't expect immediate results. Think long-term. And rather than obsessing over the outcome, find joy in the process. Take it one step at a time. The Knight says, keep moving, stay in action. Let's now discover the hidden gift behind this challenge, what you'll gain once you reach that long-awaited victory of the Six of Wands. It may take time, yes, but every challenge contains a hidden treasure. And once you've achieved what your soul desires, the wish of the Nine of Cups and the financial stability of the King of Pentacles, the gift is a beautiful one. You've drawn the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Traditionally, the Nine of Swords is about worry, anxiety about the future, racing thoughts, sleepless nights. Questions like, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't it working? Should I change my strategy? But remember, this is showing up as your gift, which means that once you move through the challenge, whether that's procrastination, impatience, or doubt, those fears will start to dissolve. It's likely you're currently in a phase of questioning, especially around your financial present or future. That's why your soul is longing so deeply for material abundance and peace of mind. And next to this Nine of Swords, you have the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight brings discipline, a grounded energy that helps you set financial strategies, saving, budgeting, investing, or simply stabilizing your income. It's a true gift of inner peace. Now let's move to your emotional life, and this part is truly beautiful. You've drawn the Ten of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Ten of Cups is happiness, emotional fulfillment, meaningful connections, a sense of harmony and flow. Life feels good, and you're soaking it in. And the Six of Swords shows movement, a trip, a move, or a meaningful change in location. Of course, it's summer, so for many of you, these cards may point to a well-deserved vacation, possibly even abroad, or a relocation. Either way, it's a happy shift that brings deep joy. Please feel free to share your stories in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and respond. Let's move now into your professional and financial life for July and August. Here, you've drawn two extremely powerful major arcana. The Tower and the Star, an intense clearing followed by radiant hope. Yes, the Tower can be scary. It's a solid structure, struck by lightning and collapsing. But it's not a bad card. It's a card of liberation. The Tower shakes loose anything that's no longer solid. What has outlived its purpose gets cleared away. So in your work or finances, this might be a sudden realization, a big shift, or even a breakdown of something you thought was stable. But it's a turning point. And it might even reflect the soul's wish from earlier in the reading, the longing for true financial security and peace of mind. The Tower could be telling you that to build that real stability, something else has to fall first, perhaps a false sense of security. Maybe your current job, income strategy, or financial habits are no longer aligned with where you need to go. Only you can say, but whatever it is, the star arrives right after to bring deep reassurance. The star means healing, hope, and divine guidance. You are not alone. Yes, change is coming, most likely in your career, money, or sense of purpose. But with the star, you can trust it. Let's now look at where you'll be by the end of August after setting your intention and doing this deep work. And by the way, don't hesitate to write down your wish, or even better, create a vision board to help you stay inspired and focused. Your cards here are the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands. The Seven of Swords is about strategy. It advises you not to reveal everything just yet. Keep your plans to yourself for now. If you're working a job, it may be wiser to build your dream on the side without sharing too much, even with loved ones. Because sometimes speaking a dream aloud too soon can actually drain its energy. So stay discreet. Protect your vision. And then we have the King of Wands, someone who has found his inner fire and vision. In this version of the Celtic Tarot, he appears fused with a tree, radiant, rooted, inspiring. By the end of August, you'll likely feel more stable, more confident, and clearer about your next steps. This king shows you've moved beyond the challenge. You're in action and aligned with purpose. It's a truly beautiful evolution. Before we close with the message from the Little Oracle of Intuition, let's look at the precious advice from your guides to help you navigate these 2 months in the most joyful way possible. And here you've drawn the sun. The sun is the brightest, happiest card in the deck. And as guidance, it tells you to keep the faith, because the light is already here. Your soul knows exactly what needs to be done, even if you don't always see it yet. I believe a veil will lift in the weeks ahead, and the hanged man we saw earlier is likely part of that process. Because by looking at things differently, you'll gain the clarity to build long-term security with patience and commitment. Things will become clear. You'll better understand your desires. This is a deeply reassuring card. It also reminds you that you're not alone. The light is with you at all times. So even when doubts arise, remember, you are being guided and protected. Now, let's close with your little oracle message from the Permission series. Welcome. Everything makes sense. Understanding and accepting what is gives you the opportunity to grow into the best version of yourself. Allow it to exist. Well, my dear Capricorn friends, what more is there to say? You can see the coherence in this spread. It's absolutely beautiful. Accept the change. Don't fear it. You'll receive incredible opportunities. We saw that clearly with the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the star guiding you and the sun lighting your path. So stay on course and keep taking action, just as the Knight of Wands advised. Even if things feel slow, don't give up and don't reveal your plans too soon. With that, you're set for 2 wonderful months ahead. Wishing beautiful vacations to those of you who are traveling, or a joyful new chapter if you're moving, because the 6 of Swords and 10 of Cups clearly show a happy transition. Make sure to check your rising and moon signs for a more personal message, and I'll also include a link in the description to an audiobook I love, one that can really help you manifest a heartfelt wish. It's inspired by words said to have been used by Moses when he parted the Red Sea. Sending you all my love, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you again on August 28th for your next guidance.